Welcome everybody to our first episode of Cooking with Beer and a family favorite, Danish pancakes. We're going to start by making some whipped cream, which is one of the toppings for our dish. In a bowl we have a cup of heavy whipping cream and we're going to add 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. We're going to add a half teaspoon of vanilla bean paste like we have here from Nielsen Mass. If I can get that jar open, and next time we'll make sure we crack it first. Half teaspoon will do. There we go. Just going to grab our hand mixer to whip our cream into shape. If I can remember how to turn it on. I think it's my first rodeo. And here we go. We're going to start out slow, and as it thickens we'll speed things up. Now don't be afraid to taste it. It's the only chance you have to make sure you can adjust for the sugar or maybe your extract or vanilla bean paste. And we're looking for soft peaks. I don't really, in this case I'm not looking for hard peaks, but it's your choice. You can go either way. And we're just about there, and there you have it. Next we're going to make a simple berry compote for our pancakes. I have some fresh strawberries that we're just going to stem and quarter. Found some nice fresh blueberries. We're going to drop those in our bowl, maybe add a few more. And the next we're just going to add some blackberries to our compote. They look nice, they were fresh. And by the way, I did wash these before I made the dish, so no worries. I just washed them and put them back in the containers in case you're curious. And then we're going to add a little cinnamon sugar. And that's just going to help us get a little syrup going for later. And so we're just tossing with my hands, mix it all around, and we're done. We're going to put that aside, and we're on to the next. Here we go. Now we're making the batter. We're going to start with 2 large eggs. We're just going to crack them. Try not to leave any shells in our bowl. And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar to the bowl, and we're going to give that a good whisking to incorporate air into the eggs so we can get a little structure and lift for our pancakes. Just a couple minutes. It's always good to have a beer around. It's hard work cooking. We're going to add 240 grams of all-purpose flour, or that's 2 cups for some of you. Add 2 cups of whole milk. Feel free to use 2%. I don't know about non-fat. I'm thinking no. Then we're going to whisk that all together so we have a nice smooth batter. Then we're going to add some melted butter that is not so melted right now. Now for the piece de resistance, our beer. We're going to want to get a little air into the batter, so don't be afraid to whip it, and whip it good. So, sorry, for some of you, you'll know the reference to an 80s song, Whip It by Devo. Make sure it's all smooth and the batter will be ready to go. Time to make pancakes. Let's start off by adding a bit of melted butter or oil to the pan and swirl it around in the pan to spread it out. Now let's ladle the batter into the center of the pan and swirl it around to spread the batter out. Now we have a nice thin pancake. And we're going to wait. And what we're looking for is for the bubbles to show and open up, which is telling us it's getting done at the center of the pancake. Now to check it, we can just lift up on an edge and see if it's got a little golden brown. There it is. And we're just going to flip it over using the spatula. A few more minutes. We'll check it again, see if it's done, and then slide it off into the stack. A little more butter. We're going to move a little faster here. Batter to the center of the pan, swirl it around. Wait, and check our pancake. Flip. Wait. And then we're going to put it into our stack. Finally, it's time to put our pancakes together. We have everything assembled. We've got our pancakes, our fillings and toppings with our berries. We have some homemade applesauce, some powdered sugar, some maple syrup, and our whipped cream we made earlier. And we're going to start by just taking one of the pancakes onto the plate, and we're going to take our berries, and we're just going to fill our pancake with some berries. And don't be afraid to add a bit. Then I'm going to add a little applesauce to this one on top, and then we're going to roll it more or less like a burrito, and then roll it, tuck it together, move it to the side, grab another pancake. It's not rocket science here, guys. I think lemon curd would be a great addition to either top the berries with or as a filling. And now we're almost there. First thing we do is add a little powdered sugar to the top, because everybody likes powdered sugar. Then we're going to add a little of our whipped cream on top, a little bit more because we like whipped cream, and then we're going to do a drizzle of our maple syrup. There you have it. We're just about ready to eat. Well, you can see I enjoyed those. I hope you'll give them a try as well. Thanks for joining me on our first episode of Brothers in the Ales Cooking with Beer.